Gonna take a while. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any other places famous for their cuisine? Culinarians in Lomisa? Limsa Lomisa? Oh yeah, yeah, they are. True. Oh, we're gonna bring her to Limsa. With that, I had time to visit. The more I learn of Eteris, the more I wish we could spare it from the final days. As hiring orders are to flee, not resist, if only there was some other way. Alright. Alright, younger. Oh, we're gonna get the boots. Hestia, I trust that time at Mario Agronomics did bear fruit. Our own efforts too were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. Oh, hello! Thank you for the follow, Blizzard. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them and us for a fortnight. All the time it is of the essence. Why do we need to talk so hard for people who doesn't know English? Let us return to Charlian Helmet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every lollipop there. Should further questions within my power to answer arise. Thank you as well. Sure, no problem. Hey. Sigh. Is she talking? Oh no. Yes, Hestia, that was indeed my me verbalizing a site to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data for it at Terry's at the Logisticon Alpha. That's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Leaf? Leaf? Leafy. Are all of your leaf? Are all of your forests like that? I love the purple forest that we had there. With a star so wonderful, it comes as a no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. How ridiculous we must seem to you, trying so hard, yet achieving so little. Aww. Not at all. My works are no less worthy for their uniqueness. Uniqueness. I thought I heard tiny voices. Ah, secret. How this though fair? Oh my gosh. Shakespearean. Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while helping to move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruptions here, despite news of the coming end. We have the farm's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean people aren't worried, though. Quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be different between life and death. and we can hardly tell them there's no cause for concern. Perhaps not, though, aided by our goodly growing away. We may yet find other ways to lighten their burden. Me? Be of use to people? I'm honored that you would think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge. Oh. Nevertheless, I believe in thee. If you say so, I suppose it can hurt to try. I passed some mopping in the western plaza that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him. It was a question. With him? This is a good place as any. Come. All right. Can I help you? It's you who would help me? Is my anxiety truly so obvious? A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray tell us of the troubles. Thy troubles. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see. Oh, that's why. And what do you say of the ship? Ship, ship, ship. That is that it's the sum of the decades of Shirley ingenuity. Ingenuity. That is to build with peerless, elegant technology. It's all true. But I know that none of that's a guarantee. We never before launched a star-faring vessel, let alone flown it in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage. But even so, if fails us then, what can you do? And if it doesn't, it could fall apart on the next flight, or the one after that. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the Aetherburden's design was flawless, too, and look how that turned out. Thou art familiar with these most downy technologies, and dost thou hold the power to align his fears? Oh, I am not sure about that, but well, maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about. Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks, for one. I've devised a means by which to employ gravity, a special temporal spell to regulate the environment. But what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and beings crashing into things as soon as we've left the star? Aha, gravitational. Maybe I can be of help after all. Up there is no so different from down here, you see? The same rules apply, and if you consider them as part of the one great big cosmos rather than separate places. Hmm? I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Yeah, if Tanker's tale be true, still others would benefit from insights born of experience. May I prevail upon the lollipops to attend them? An excellent idea. If I do say myself, there is not we'd like more than to easy the hearts of the fine people of Athens and learn more about them while you're at. Oh, it's so sweet. So glad am I to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. Hastia, thou hast a gift for finding souls in need of succor. Pray seek thee out the distress and the apprehensive, and inform them that help is at hand. I shall wait them here, that I might introduce each to a suitable lollipop. Oh, I do so look forward to that. A place for every lollipop and every lollipop in their place. Apologies, but I'm waiting a delivery. Whatever it is, we'll have to wait. Just leave me just to my misery. The foreign can appoint someone else. Alright, so trouble. You know, Starship Pilot that I might speak with, truly? Well, then there is no time to waste. They can help me prepare for this monumental task. Is anything bothering me? Well, I've been loading cargo for bells now, so my back feels like a white sense played it as a piano. My feet and knees are drums and cymbals too. I just wanna break. It's a break. There's the person there. My face was wrong with mine. Oh, perhaps I am a bit tense. I was tasking with ensure that the proper fauna, and only the proper fauna, are brought with us to the moon. However, the suitable of a few species is still under debate, and I can hardly make the decision myself when I know so little about the environment up there. Oh, the lollipops are here! Including the lollipops in our discussions is a wonderful idea. I absolutely will. Thank you. Perhaps the biologic itself might offer some clue as well. Yeah, they can help. Hmm? Hmm. Consult our collaborators. I suppose they would be more effective than sitting here, bro. I'm attempting to calculate how much cargo we can consolidate into fewer trips. Should the aether burner make our original estimates unfeasible? But there are simply too many variables. I feel as my brow will turn inside out. But perhaps our lunar associates will have more insight into how much waste constitutes too much waste for our pupils. Thank you for letting me know. No problem. You! Yes, you idiot! Have you seen an envelope lying about? Oh my god. It was referred to give me the alchemic I ordered without that bloody slip of parchment. Unless your friends have a spell to make me remember where I dropped my damn envelope, I doubt they will be more help than you. And you wasted enough of my time already. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Aha, the end of the words is night. Yet the work goes no faster. Schedules are such temperamental things, feasible one moment, other blocks the next. And yet I've never felt so alive. What am I thinking about? The medical facilities on the ship, of course. I designed them with the assistance of our Sage. Sage. Sage? Sage, right? And surgeons. Sim, Sage. But imagine every illness or injury that one might face in that great expanse is beyond any of us. to say nothing of the effects that living out there indefinitely might have on the body. The crew from the moon. Why did I not think of that? Yes, sometimes the answer is just in our face. How may I help you? My, what a lovely idea! I too noticed people becoming rather tense, so I rushed out to pluck some fresh and fragrant tea leaves. Now I need only track down 100 or so cups. But don't you worry, I can manage. I hope your plan to cheer everyone up goes well. Alright. Worries. No, I believe I'm fine, thank you. I've been confining in my colleagues, and it's helped a lot. Can't recommend it enough. Have you heard anything of what's on the moon? I have no doubt that we can make it up there, but the searching for a new star part of the plan sounds awfully vague to me. Vague. I asked the forum, but they will only tell us that our collaborators have everything under control. Forgive me, but I don't feel particularly safe wandering through the sea of the stars on God's know what, made by God's know who. Lollipops! Go talk to them. You mean to say that I can speak with them directly? Amazing! I hope they like questions. 56 bunches of weeds in the ground. On the weeds. He's singing. I'm not negligent my duties, I swear. I was in need of a little break, you see, but then I found myself unable to relax at all. So I went on a walk, and then I noticed these weeds and pleasant conversation partners, and oh, so fuzzy. Goodness me, that does sound like a much better way to relax. Blood's assistants, where have they gone off to at a time like this? Beg your pardon, but I have not the time for the idle chit chat. I need to reconfirm that ether levels are consistent through the vessel's machinery, and it seems I shall have to do so single-handedly. I swear when I find those assistants of mine. The lollipops are willing to help? Why didn't they say so? At least they won't know about how they check it 2 dozen times already. And haven't slept in the weeks. Lazy sod. Engineer, he's an engineer. Let me see if he have a... By the gods, my chest is tight. Am I dying? Maybe you're an engineer. Is this what dying feels like? Oh, do pardon me, I didn't see you there. There is no cause for concern, I assure you. No cause for concern, even though we may need to depart at any moment, and in the hull I designed buckles under the strain. The entire vessel may explode on launch, claiming countless life and dooming all mankind. But that is highly unlikely. Yes, highly unlikely. Highly. Our visitor can help me triple check for structural flaws, you say? Wouldn't it be wonderful? I'm breathing more easily already. I got it. Woo! Behold, Hestia. Thine efforts word hath spread through labyrinthus. Verily, to a far greater number than we anticipated. Living away, though, doth gather more lollipops as we speak. I shall assign each in accordance with their skills, that new bounds of friendship might be forget. Should get greater matters require not tiny attentions. Watch over them. I pretty. It's pretty. Pretty? Pretty. Oh, the lollipops.
Phew! Oh, finally some rest. Why, I haven't spoken so much in, well, in forever.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
Sit
It
down.
behove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
Raise the volume.
Taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge.
Well,
When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
oh.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt. Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget,
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Yes, I am.
Wilson and Blovida, Charlian's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic,
Oh.
and Moonbreeder's parents.
Oh.
It hath been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
Arthur, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person.
Hmm.
No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She
Aww.
made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death.
Hmm?
Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
Oh.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you. Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I truly, truly am. I knew not what to say, knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the
Oh.
Silly boy.
Silly boy.
We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me.
Mhm.
But in our hearts, we know, we always know.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Oriange, she chirped, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Oriange and the others? She had to mull it over for a while, arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought.
Voltar?
But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
Oh dear. Why did I use makeup today? So I can sage me. Here comes the waterworks. Oh, and you're wearing makeup. Oh my gosh. Yes, I am. I'm gonna put the glasses. I think it's gonna be better. This scene always makes me cry. It's very hard. Guess what's from here? Oh my gosh! Yep, it does get worse from here. Oh no, guys! Wish you love all I have the best.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together. You've no idea how proud we are.
Oh, Yandra, we love you, Yandra!
To see the boy, our daughter, trusted and believed in more than anyone, grow into the man she always knew he could be.
Oh.
To feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Oriange, for being who you are.
Oh. The 89 dungeon is a lot of emotions, especially with trust. Then we have the trial. Then the final area. Then the final trial. Having tissues at the... I need tissues, Lucas. That's true. That's where over there. Oh, you also need it?
I think I can feel her too.
Oh. She's talking to her butler.
The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
Oh, the lollipop.
This moon
Butler
breeding
adamantitious.
important
So very
isn't she?
cool.
You could ask the man himself.
Oh.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing.
True.
And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh, Hestia, be assured that I'm I am. I'm on fire, Ryucher. So glad to see them too after so very long. Whether it's still that it was in your company. As difficult as it was to accept their kindness, to have been far harder had I faced them alone. Oh, I want to sit and cry by myself alone. O mordomo de Jana. So many mixed emotions, right? Oh. Okay.